Good afternoon. I'm a Cool J working with FreshExpress.com. We're here at the CBC Hip-Hop Brunch. We have Aisha and Jill. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Sure. My name is Aisha Dabri. I'm originally from West Haven, Connecticut, and I live in the DC area for about 8 years now. And I'm a director at the Federal Aviation Administration. So I came to the area for a job at US Airways and transitioned to federal government.
Yep.
Hi, my name is Jill Hood. I am an IT trainer with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. I moved to DC about 2 years ago, and I'm from Ohio.
Well, welcome. Thank you for coming out to Hip-Hop Brunch and coming to interview with us. So what are your expectations of the brunch today?
Great networking, meeting some really good people of our age demographic, and just having some really good conversations about things going on in the nation and globally.
Okay. Jill?
Networking, talking about politics, thinking about having a new president.
Okay. So how did you guys hear about the brunch?
Online, doing some various social networks, and also received a few emails as well through the Young and Male Forum.
Okay. So do you guys attend any other events this week for CBC?
Yes, we have.
Which events were those?
Let's see.
An alpha reception.
That was on Thursday, as well as the Impact.
A5 Bros.
We attended the Impact reception as well Thursday evening at the St. Regis Hotel. Yesterday we attended the Essence Awards events and the reception and after party.
Wow, so you guys have had a jam-packed week.
Yes.
Anything else after this event?
We actually attended no, this morning. Well, actually, yes, I did attend a forum on Friday. One of the panels at Town Hall, the panel that was moderated by Roland Nathan, featuring one of my friends and sorority sister, Sophia Nelson. So that was awesome. And we actually attended another event this morning as well, and that was a food tasting with Chef Brian, featured from Top Chef. So, and now we're here.
So how do y'all think Barack Obama is doing?
I think he's doing an awesome job. I like the fact that he's able to relate to the young people. And as a technology person, I love the fact that he has to stay in touch with us.
And I think that he's dealing with a lot of unique challenges in terms of what he was faced with in coming into office, and also some new challenges regarding the healthcare reform that he's looking to make as well, which is obviously something that will be a benefit to lots of people. And I think that it's something, a unique challenge that he's definitely going to push through, and I think will go down history as one of our best presidents ever.
Wow, okay, so originally during the campaign, you spoke a lot about bipartisanship, but unfortunately that really hasn't been the case in Washington. Do you feel as though it's politics as usual again, or are you still working towards that? How do you guys feel about that?
I think he's still working towards it. I mean, when he was elected, I thought, this is our chance to have an opportunity to put the two sides of it together. But I think he's still working on it. I think the town hall meetings that he's having is definitely helping.
So what role do you feel hip-hop plays in politics?
I think it plays a significant role in engaging and inspiring people who otherwise do not see a place for themselves in politics, and inspiring them to be a part. So I think at this point, people have gotten a little bit settled in and are comfortable with the fact that we did all of this to get the president elected, but I think there's still so much more that needs to be done, and people need to still be encouraged and inspired to continue on now that we've gotten him elected, going forward and using that same energy and same momentum to get done some of the things that we'd like to accomplish. And I think that group of people mobilizing them who otherwise had no place in politics is something that hip-hop definitely is able to do effectively.
And recently Gladys Knight made a comment that she felt that hip-hop has not really moved African-American people forward. If anything, it's kind of economized and separated us. Do you agree with that comment? Do you think that hip-hop has helped elevate us as a people, or is that a stagnant person?
I think in terms of the music itself and some of the images, I think that can distract from the movement, which I see kind of being as two separate things. In terms of mobilizing people, energizing people, motivating people, I see that as one aspect of hip-hop, and then you see the images and lyrics and things like that I think are distracting or detracting in some ways from the positive energy that's coming out of the movement as well. So I think it kind of has two sides, and I like to kind of side with the more positive outside of hip hop that's actually accomplishing something, and I think very effectively. But there are some negative things that I would rather not see, but that are part of hip hop as well.
Unfortunately, a lot of times we only see the one side of it. Artists like Common or KR want to go very conscious, but when they get the radio play, when they get the marketing, they get the message out. Or someone like Gucci Mane, who I'm actually a fan of, Gucci, who is getting radio play, features, great marketing. But unfortunately, the most positive images that we see in our country. My last question that I have for you guys is race really, you think, really been a factor with this presidency thus far? Former President Jimmy Carter spoke out about racism in the South and spoke out that around Congressman Joe Wilson's comment was centered around racism. Do you think that we're playing the race card, as people say, or do you think it really is an underlying issue?
I was going to say, I definitely think it's an underlying issue. My mother is from the Deep South, my father is from Ohio, and they both have totally different perspectives in terms of how they feel in terms of the president, and I don't know, when I talk to them about it, I definitely think that it's an underlying issue, that they really haven't accepted that this is not what we would normally see as an African American, and that's what we have now in office, and I think it's just going to take a little bit of time for people to recognize that there are other African Americans that are still represented.
And my perspective is that while people were very energized and motivated to elect Barack Obama throughout the election, I think that there have been specific instances when people, i.e. the Bill Gates racial controversy there, where people came to the realization that their president's a black man. And I think for some time they just saw him as Barack Obama, but not necessarily Barack Obama, a black man. So I think in many instances people are waking up and realizing that and are not very happy with that. So I think that you do have some instances where people are expressing themselves and may not even realize that the underlying reason for their treatment of the president or the treatment of the policies and things that he's looking to push forward is the fact that race is a significant issue. And I definitely do believe that what occurred with Joe Wilson would not have occurred with any other presidents, period, let alone an African-American president. But I think that that was purely why that occurred in that instance. You had a gentleman from the South who, again, is realizing that his president is a black man and behaves as such. And this is someone who, by all means, should know decorum and when to act appropriately. And to say that it was something that was an emotional outburst, I think is completely unacceptable.
It is. I think
I think the attitudes are going to change, though. I mean, I think that people that have supported the Bush administration in the past, I know some of my friends that have, their attitudes changed during this election. So I think the attitudes are going to change. We just have to get to know it. It hasn't been that long.
Right. Maybe like 8 months.
Right.
Yeah, 8 months now. Thank you guys for coming down and interviewing with us. Check out thefreshexpress.com. I'm Pooja with Aisha Angel.